So, there's the issue of BlackRock buying all these houses, and people are obviously not happy with that because that is preventing part of the reason why housing prices have not dropped. People are waiting for that drop in housing prices so they can enter the market, many of them for the first time. And you got your millennials, you get your Zoomers that are looking at the situation that housing prices have gone up so much higher than their incomes have, right? I mean, we've all seen the comparison of, how much it cost a boomer to buy a house compared to his income, and then generation after generation, the dream of owning a house gets further and further away from somebody. So people look at BlackRock and think, well, this is part of the problem. And it is in a functional sense. But actually, BlackRock is a symptom of a problem. It's actually not a cause. The cause of the problem is the Federal Reserve. It's the central bank. It's a central bank that has been siphoning off the purchasing power of your currency. It's a central bank that is funding these special interest groups that have brought in all these immigrants into the country. It's a central bank that, again, funds the special interests that have wrote the laws in such a way that it makes sense for companies to do business overseas. So your manufacturing jobs have gone to the third world where they pay them very low wages and is getting away from the very market that they're trying to sell to in many cases. So, and again, it's the Federal Reserve that creates this financial dynamic where there's ever so higher and higher prices because the dollar's losing value. So people are highly incentivized to put their savings into the market. So you have this bloated financial market, you have this bloated Wall Street, in a sane economy where we have something like a gold standard or Bitcoin or silver standard or whatever. If we had finite currency, you would not have a bloated financial sector that we have. You wouldn't have insurance companies and banks being the only companies that own skyscrapers. If you go to any city, usually it's banks and insurance companies and telecom companies that own that have their logos on the skyscrapers. That wouldn't happen in a more sane economy. So BlackRock is not a cause; it's actually a symptom of an even bigger problem of the fiat currency standard. So it's very important. We talk about the border. We talk about the wars overseas that the United States has no business being involved in. We talk about all these other problems, but a lot of people tend to forget about the Federal Reserve, and that is really the cause of a lot of these problems. So don't forget about that.